These bleachers are heavily uncomfortable.
Hello? Ooh, you can hear me. How many of you are ready to get this party started? Yeah. Class of 2021. Come on, woo! You guys are extra. You graduated in a pandemic. Boom! Okay. These beautiful ladies are going to take pictures. So they want you to stand up and listen to them. So no one speak, do what the moms say.
Everybody stand up and squish together. Perfect. Right there. No, you're good.
Oh, it's there. Yeah, tell Austin to step up under.
And then you can move on.
And then you would. And you would.
No, you're gonna want that one done. It's fucking perfect now.
It's and then I'm recording it for the
They can see me right now.
no. They are live. So probably best behaviors.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Now look at this camera and look sharp. Now, yeah, on the light here. Now you guys can spread out enough to breathe. Okay, this one.
Oh no, Cooper's Day. Oh no.
Everybody good? All right, Kaden.
They acknowledge the homeland of the many diverse First Nations and ATP, whose ancestors have walked this land since time immemorial. We are grateful to work, live, and live on the traditional territory of Treaty.
Now that you all got nice and comfortable, I'm going to get you to stand for O Canada. Come on, you can do this. For your very own Beaverlodge alumni, class of 2019, Kaylee Dwyer. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love we see thee as the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Miles is gonna come help me. Or actually, maybe I'll just hold it for now, and then when I'm done my part. So you guys, some of you know me, some of you don't. I've been watching you. It's not as creepy as it sounds. I'm here as a mom and a representative of the community to speak a blessing over you today. But before we can do that, I just want to stop and acknowledge some people. We usually do this at the end as though it's an afterthought. Are you kidding me? We would not be having this grad party that we are having today if it was not for some parents who said, that kid's gonna have grad. And so let us thank these parents. Many of them are in the room, and I don't know if I could persuade them to step out at all, but Tracy Mapem, Kathy Gray, Erin Warnichuk, Karen Rourke, Cherise Villager, Amanda Carmichael, Billy Smith, Char Weiss, and a whole bunch of other people that just pitched in whenever they could and said, yeah, we're gonna make this happen. Community businesses that donated money because they said this class needs to be celebrated. We all heartily agree. So because of pandemic and weirdness, which we're all tired of hearing about, this all had to be parent-led, but we needed help. We needed agents on the inside. And so we have Miles and Work to thank for that. Give them a hand. Couldn't have done it without them. So this community that has gathered around you today, they'll be on the streets. Some of them are watching online right now, grandmothers and grandfathers and people where they're all present. We celebrated your birth. Some of you, I remember the day you were born. Some of you moved into our community later, and we were glad you came because who knows, it's good to bring in some fresh blood once in a while. It's so good. So I want to speak a blessing over you today. We acknowledge that you, as a class, have had a year like no other. You will be one class go down in history as unique. Grade 12 last year, they kind of crashed and ended in a pandemic, didn't they? In grade 12 next year, you be the class that emerges from a pandemic. But you are the grade 12 class that went through the pandemic. We're proud of you. We have been watching you from afar. We have been holding our breath, breathing over you, holding our breath, loving you, praying, and wishing you well. We have watched you over the years play soccer and dance, hockey and skating, baseball and football. We have grieved with you as you have faced staggering losses along the way. Today we're remembering Ava. And today we're also cheering on our friend Colby. Hey Colby. Yeah. We see we're cheering you on without your back. Our hopes and our wishes and our prayers are for your recovery. And all of you have had disappointments along the way, and all of you have succeeded at behaving. I think that your class is going to be studied for generations. 20 years from now, they'll be talking about you guys and how the pandemic affected you in your whole life. Some smart person, maybe someone in your class even, will study this and try to make sense of it. They're going to put a label on you. This label will come out of characteristics that they identify of some and maybe most. I want you, before any of this is spoken, to define yourselves. How would you define yourself, class of 2021? Yeah, some good words out there, and all the ones I'm hearing I'm agreeing with. You're looking pretty fine today. I'm going to beat the pundits to it and give you a label. You can decide if you want it or not. But I see you as the class who has what it takes. You have what it takes. No matter what you face in the road ahead, you are going to be able to look back and say, I got through that. I can do this. You may not know that you just lived through some of your greatest moments. We rarely recognize them in the moment. There's no cool lighting, and there's definitely no fun soundtrack. Often in our greatest moments, we feel like we're hanging by a thread. How did you get through this year? Identify your strength. You have already proven that you have what it takes, but maybe you don't feel like it. Maybe there were times when you wondered if you have what it takes. Guess what? That runs in your family. It runs in mine. There's no parents here to hear me say this. Your parents wondered if they had what it took when they were potty training you. I'm serious. And I know that most of us moms wondered what we had what it took when we dropped you off for kindergarten. We went home and we cried in our coffee. We'll be doing a bit of that tonight too, but it might not be coffee. Your parents wondered if they had what it took through some of those parent-teacher meetings and some of those late nights where they weren't sleeping. But we've all proven today that we do have what it takes. Here we are. Multiple studies that have proven that what you need to succeed in life isn't good looks and lots of money, although those things are handy. You need grit, a focused determination to do hard things and get through them to the other side. You guys have grit, class of 2021. And so I label you as the generation that has what it takes. You are a success story. You are a success story. And you are resilient. And so as a community, we gather around you today and we speak those words over you. Whatever words you hear in the future and down the road, I want you to hear us say that we believe you have what it takes. And maybe some of you think you only got through it because someone else was push pulling and dragging you. We always need other people to lend us their grit. And so one of my prayers for you today is you will always have grit. I would like to speak a prayer, a blessing, and I invite you to join me in whatever way you're comfortable with your positive thoughts, generous thoughts, good wishes. I'm going to pray. Creator God, I thank you for every young person gathered in this room today. From the bottom of our hearts, we're grateful for the way you have sustained me, with staying power, with creativity, with grit, with determination, with parents and community, grandparents, mentors, leaders, teachers, people who saw something, said, I'm going to fight for this, I'm going to protect this one, I'm going to cheer this one on. As we are gathered today, we speak this blessing that these ones have what it takes. They are young men and women of grit and determination. They have what it takes. And so we pray, God, that you would go with them from this school into their unknown future, and that you would continue to bless them with the strength and the courage they need to face the unknown, with community always. And in their moments when they are alone and they wonder if they have what it takes, would you remind them they have what it takes? You are with them. This is not the end of the story. There is a bright and beautiful future ahead of each one. And we thank you for them. Amen. Thank you for listening so respectfully. We're going to pass this on now to some of your classmates. As Quinn Best comes up, would you look at each other, the person next to you, and say, you have what it takes? Good afternoon, everyone. As some of you may know, my name is Princess, and I am so blessed to be standing here with you guys graduating today. First off, none of us would be here if it wasn't for our parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, any friends and family members that have stood through us, not only through this past year, which has been definitely a trouble, but through our whole life. They are the ones that we owe our gratitude to. So to all those people, thank you. And to all those people, you guys have been there since our day one. You have been our one main constant and provider. It was you that changed our dirty diapers and cleaned up all of our messes, even though you probably never wanted to. Yet you did it. You did it again and again throughout our childhood, and now when we are young adults, you're still next to us, cleaning us up. When we are in the ditch with the flat, or have been out a little bit too late at a party. And graduates, this has happened to almost, if not all of us, at one point or another. We may be becoming young adults now, some of us even moving out to a different city or province. Yet that doesn't mean that the job of parenting is now over. We won't need our parents or our family all the time, but we will still need them. During this new path that we're about to lead ourselves down, we are all going to have struggles that we all know for certain. In order to get through this next chapter in life, there's a 100% probability that we are going to need continued support from our friends and family, and the guidance from those that came before us. You still are and will be our number one in life. I will always look up to my parents and family in so many ways. They're my role model, my hero, what I want to become. Well, maybe not 100%. Mom, do I look like I want to become a registry agent? Think again. Not that there's something wrong with that, but the part of you that I'm talking about and dreaming to become is kind, compassionate, determined, and eventually maybe a great parent someday. You taught me to live by example. You held my hands for many years, supporting me through joys and tears. Today, as I graduate, I'm flooded with memories of the past and excited about what the future holds. But most of all, I'm thinking of you and all that you have given me, and all that I want to say is thank you. Thank you for all your love, encouragement, and support. And though I'm growing up and soon to be on my own, my heart will always be tied to home, tied to you.
Dear class of 2021, it is with great honor and pride that we stand before our beloved graduates today.
To start, we should tell you that our own children have stepped up and they've given us a few tips to help us with this very important tribute. Tip number 1, do not try to be funny. Tip number 2, don't try to be hip. Number 3, do not talk too long. And number 4, whatever you do, don't embarrass us.
Although Grad assured us, actually you won't embarrass us, you'll just embarrass yourselves.
So after some practice, we think we may be finally ready to present to you in a non-funny, non-hip, non-long, but most importantly, non-embarrassing kind of way. This should be fun.
Here we are. Today we celebrate you. We are so thankful for all of you. This day has been 18 years in the making, 13 years of schoolwork, long hours of studying, accomplishing dreams. Today we're torn between beaming with pride and getting a little teary-eyed as we realize how much time has passed in the blink of an eye and how certain chapters are coming to a close. Maybe you're excited to embark on new adventures such as college, a new job, or just getting away from your parents. Or maybe you're terrified because you have no idea what to expect. No matter what, take it all one step at a time, enjoy each minute.
As parents, we wonder if we did a good enough job teaching you the things you need to know. Remember, parents aren't perfect. We're all just figuring things out as we go too. However, we think we speak for all of your parents when we simply say we love you, we are so proud of you, and we are very excited for your future. All we really want is for you to be happy. As we stand in front of all you wonderful, smart, caring, funny, talented, hardworking, and we must say very sharp-looking graduates, we know we must have done something right.
If there is a main message we want to extend to you, it may simply be to take the time to make and value the connection with others. I remember hearing from a good friend that it takes a village to raise a child. Families, friends, and entire communities can be the biggest assets that are too easily taken for granted.
We are better together. Don't be afraid to seek support from your parents, friends, teachers, coaches, and community members. Go on your adventures and know you can always come back to us for rest, rejuvenation, and recovery.
And of course, a good home-cooked meal. Lap it up and take what you need. However, pay it forward always. Be a pillar of support and encouragement for others. We need to look after each other.
Really, you all know you're pretty good. So let's leave behind the weepy and the sappy. And now it's time for Allison and I to impart some motherly advice before you head off to the big old world. Number 1, always call your mother, or at least text your mother.
Make sure you always have plenty of toilet paper.
Take lots of pictures, but
Don't post anything on social media you would not want your grandmother to see.
check your email every day.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
And help others when you can.
You can never say please and thank you too much.
Call your mother.
Be the type of friend you want to have.
Never leave your drink unattended.
Experiences are way more valuable than things.
Use the buddy system at parties,
Take risks.
but don't take dumb risks.
And hey, when that guy from Microsoft calls to help with your computer, he's not from Microsoft.
You will fail at some things sometimes.
That does not mean you are a failure.
Keep your phone charged,
Go out and have fun.
but call your mother to tell her that you made it home from your night out of fun.
There will be times when you have to tell someone off.
Never tell your mother off.
If you're expecting visitors, please make your bed.
If you make a mistake, apologize.
Work hard.
Have fun.
Lastly, never ever forget your self-worth. Believe in yourself. You can achieve anything that you set your mind to. There's no limits, just hard work. Dream, believe, and take action.
As you venture out into this world, remember always. We hope that you will remember that you always have a safe place to come back to. You will always have people that love you and a cheering squad to always root for you.
Today marks the end of a chapter, but there is so much more to your story yet to be written. Now it's time for us parents to be done, and your party is just getting started. Congratulations to our graduates. Have fun and be safe.
Now can you welcome the class historians, Emily Dvorak and Wyatt Susie.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, and the rest of the parents for everything you guys do.
Without our amazing parents, we would not be here today.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm Wyatt.
Boys, we sure went by fast.
Yeah, lots of memories for me.
Oh, I know, like that time the rodeo clowns had their very own rodeo in the bathroom.
I think that was the first time they had ever seen Dixon man.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, she did call Anson Beer every name in the book when they almost hit her with his truck.
Speaking of trucks, remember when Sophie hit 2 vehicles in the parking lot and held a gas pump post at the Wings parking lot?
Yeah, she still takes up 3 parking spaces, so it's easier for her to not hit anyone.
Good thing your grandma owns an insurance company.
Lunchtime memories. You know, sometimes I wonder how much money our school has contributed to A&W. I mean, the lineup for the drive-thru was halfway down the street.
Oh yeah, the lineup got even longer when COVID hit too, especially because there was no more all-you-can-eat Chinese food at Grad. For only $12.
And if ever you get on Fridays.
Speaking of COVID, remember when alcohol was forbidden in school and not required to scrub your hands multiple times a day? Or when we could actually play games and sports and not just practice after practice?
Yeah, the good old days. I remember every single volleyball tournament, the boys team would always have to stay for that late night gold medal game. To watch the girls, of course, they never did as well.
Yeah, didn't Miles and Liam even go to the Oilers game? Dang, I should have played volleyball.
Also, remember when the girls volleyball team cooked Christmas dinner in grade 10 and someone dropped the turkey on the floor and we still served it?
Wait, that actually happened?
Wait, what? No.
Maybe that floor turkey gave Miles a little extra power when you don't wrestle in the head with a softball.
Yeah, Russell said he got a minor concussion, a tiny bit of brain damage, and a bad headache in the morning.
Hey, while we're talking about gym class, remember at the end of the tennis class, we would scavenge for tennis balls so we wouldn't have to run laps?
Oh, right. Some people were so desperate that they'd even climb on top of the arena roof to look for them.
Reminiscing about all our high school memories makes me giggle.
You know what makes me laugh? Rebecca's hilarious joke telling skills.
Hey, Rebecca, want to stand up and tell us your best joke?
Oh, sure, no problem. Did you hear the one about the teacher? It's in a class
Catherine and Jana, would you like to contribute to anything?
First, I'm going to read a poem that I thought would suit Eva very well. It's called In Memoriam by William. For a second, you were flying, like you always wanted to. Now you'll fly forever, in skies of azure blue. We'll see your smile in every ray of sunshine after rain, and hear the echo of your laughter over all the pain. The world's a little quieter now. The colors have lost their hue. The birds are singing softly, and our hearts are missing you. Each time we see a little cloud or a rainbow soaring high, we'll think of you gently, like a tear from our eye.
I toast to Ava as well. Here's to the memories and inside jokes that we'll never forget. Ava was a vibrant person. Her laughter and her jokes will forever ripple within this community. And from today, you're watching over us smiling ear to ear because we actually graduated from school. Well, she's also shaking her head, telling us to stop crying and talking about her. In preparation for this, it was a choice to reflect on our school years with Ava. As classmates, friends, we made many memories together. Every day, you make us laugh in some sort of way. Ava, your smile will light up the room when you walk in. Her mission in life was to cheer people on when they were down, and she was sure good at it. Every ridiculous decision you made in high school, Ava was there by your side. Probably laughing to herself a little. She wasn't just a person of big moments, she was a big moment in many people's lives. In these moments, I learned a lot. I learned the meaning of friendship. This is life, live it one smile and not at a time, just as she did. Ava has impacted everyone who's graduating today in some sort of way. We laughed together, played together, and cried together, and we always picked each other back up.
Thank you so much, Catherine and Yana. Can I invite Sophie Ray and Jane Horton up? Send off the grad class.
This year was a challenging place for me. It was fun. But time was stood still. Our lives happened.
As the world finally begins to take steps forward, now is the time for us to make our mark.
With all the knowledge we have gained in this crazy time, this is our chance to move forward.
As you are listening to this, your life is getting shorter, it's ticking away.
I'm not saying this to scare you, go with me. I'm saying this to awaken you.
To inspire you, to raise you out of your deep slumber.
To really know that you won't live forever. To share your unique gifts.
To ignite your great inner fire, to ignite your great inner strength.
To ignite the great inner light to birth or shine.
To awaken your inner beauty, to motivate
Yourself and others to paint,
to write, to teach,
to sing, to innovate,
to dance, to care,
to feel and to listen.
to learn and to laugh.
The clock is ticking. The world needs you.
And you can do it.
Avery and Anson, historians, give it up for Avery and Anson.
Hi, I'm Avery and this is Anson. Thank you, Sophie and Jane, for that great speech.
Well, here we are on our 436th day of our 2-week quarantine.
Wow, it sure feels good to be having an actual grad. I didn't think we would be here because of COVID. AJ, do you remember what school was like before all this?
How could I forget? I have so many memories from the last 3 years.
Me too. If only the pick could talk, I can only imagine the memories it would share.
Right?
Remember that time when Bradley made that dirty doll joke during the gong show, and the teachers were frantically trying to do a FaceTime call?
Or that time someone repeatedly let the dog into the pit even after Nellie kept taking it over the school. That doesn't compare to the time where Gary pushed me into the recycling bin into Nellie's office.
I heard you gave her quite the scare. I've never scared Nelson before, but my classmates and I sure go on dogs and nerves by throwing mini paper airplanes into the ceiling.
I'm sure that was really fun for the generous to clean up.
Speaking of cleaning up, I wonder how many people had to wash their vehicles after waking up to cheese rain.
Hey, what happens in Carolina stays in Carolina.
Caroline was a good truck to hide out in during TA. Maybe a little too well considering we lost TA privileges for skipping it every time.
But skipping reminded me of why Susie dance pedal Jacqueline last year at State Grad.
Oh yeah, Juicy sure has some moves.
State Grad was always a blast, but my favorite high school memories were made in the parking lot.
Too bad fuel is so expensive now. Do you even remember a time when high schools could afford gas?
Was there ever a time that they could?
No, that's exactly my point. Anyways, how about the time you got a 3-day holiday for putting zip ties around people's drive shafts in the parking lot?
Well, you're no angel yourself with all those rock fruits in the van.
Oh, Wanda, may she rest in peace.
Make always started recipes after doing 5-minute long Inferno. I'm not school.
The parking lot was everyone's favorite classroom. Colby's fondest high school memories were the parking lot shenanigans with his friends. All these memories made over the years will stick with us for the rest of our lives. Congratulations, you're our class of 2021.
So great. Josh, the tribute for the teachers.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, all those speeches are a lot better than mine, definitely wouldn't have been one. I might have been watching a hockey game already, and that's the point though. So, hey everybody, first off, I'd like to thank the organizers of this event. All the effort you guys put in is greatly appreciated, and everything would have been impossible without you guys going the extra mile, so thank you. Secondly, Grad, you all look mighty fine today, good job on that, photos are gonna be terrific. But I'm up here to do a speech, so I might as well get started. Leonardo da Vinci, Albert Einstein, William Shakespeare, and the BRHS teachers. Yeah. Well, completely different people, living in different eras, different countries, different levels of fame, wealth, all that stuff, and other vibes. They all have one thing that links them together, and that's their ability to shape the future. And if we're being honest, the first three don't hold a candle to the teachers in that respect. And I know what some of you are thinking. Like Einstein figured out space, and Da Vinci made the Mona Lisa. And Shakespeare did stuff that English teachers love. And yeah, that's true. Those guys are important and influential. But honestly, all of them would have a heart attack if they saw a half-ton F-150 doing burnouts in the parking lot. And if you can't handle brake stands and drifting, you can't compete with our teachers. I'm kidding. Kind of. What truly sets apart the BRHS teachers is their ability to make a lasting impact over a time period of time. Within the constraints of 3 years, our teachers have to try and help a bunch of kids, fresh out of junior high, turn into adults that can function in the real world. Like, imagine seeing a bunch of kids from Wembley get off a bus and thinking, I want to help them for 3 years. I'm from Wembley, I would quit on the spot. So thank you guys for not quitting on us in the past 3 years. Understandably, dealing with 100 assholes every day would have been very tough. You guys not only tolerated us, you helped us, you put in the effort to help us grow. Obviously, your academic expertise made us more book smart, but the personal connections you made with us along the way were even more important. These connections have equipped us for life outside of school. I would especially like to thank you guys for all the effort you put in the past year and a half. By showing up to school with smiles on your faces, even though they were covered by masks, you guys motivated us to do our best. Without this motivation, we would have been stumbling through the year. So thank you, because we know the days wait on you as much as they wait on us. In 3 years, you guys have made an impact that will last a lifetime. From here on out, every decision we make will be influenced by what you taught us in and out of the classroom. So thank you guys for everything. The class of 2021 truly appreciates what you've done.
I think Miles and Rourke are nervous to be behind the mic, so maybe it's something else.
Why'd you call, Miles? This is good fun. Yeah, well, of course I called. Why the heck aren't you dead yet? Yeah, I don't know. I've got AstraZeneca back in 21. I've been sick a day of my life since. You hit that thing so hard, though, I think it might have ended up where old Nelson's office used to be. Oh, yeah. The old schoolhouse. Gee, that was a long time ago. Sure was. Hey, do you remember when we dug in that time capsule there? What was that? That would have been back in, 2021? That thing, COVID year! Yeah! We can still find that thing. Make sure I care. Oh, yeah, I think this is the spot. That's it. Oh, let's get this open. You even pull on?
What year is it?
Let's see where we put this thing. Worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. The tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad. Dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever heard. Find it hard to tell you, find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello, teacher, tell me what's my lesson? Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. Dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. People run in circles, it's a very, very mad large.
Geez, those teachers seem good. If they ever, why on earth would we save that video? I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Oh, it's another one of those. The last one was pretty rough. We better give it a watch.
You know, Miles, I thought that class of 2021 might have been doomed. Yeah, I did too. And just look at what they went on and achieved. They overcame the most unique set of circumstances I ever doggone seen. Amazing how it all worked out. Well, I guess it all came down to them never forgetting what they were capable of. Yes, man, they were a resilient bunch.
Serious sign language going on here. Are you guys gonna come up here? Is that it? Miles and Rourke, they're scared of this, but they rock at that. This is it, you guys. Yeah, so here's the deal though. All your parents and grandparents have been told the parade starts at 4:30. I'm getting a steady stream of text that there's music in the streets, that the sidewalks are lined, everybody's waiting for you. But we have to wait for 4:30, so what we're gonna do is drag out the last few moments. Really not. I'm giving them a minute to come tell me what to do. I have instructions for you. Okay, I need you to, I know you're gonna get real excited here and you're not gonna be able to follow me. So what's gonna happen is, everybody got it? Your name is gonna be called, and you're gonna go and line up at this door and go towards the front. And all along the way are people that are super gifted to boss the heck out of you. Listen to them. Nobody's laughing. Okay. Yeah, I know. It was a mom joke. They're worse than dad jokes, right? So you're gonna go to the front and someone's gonna really say that. Oh, I missed it. Somebody's gonna tell you what to do every step of the way, but here's the deal. Because you're being dismissed one at a time, you're not being dismissed with an escort or a cohort. If some of that got scrambled, we're calling it pandemic graduation. But all is not lost. Wait at the end of the walkway on the street for your person or people to come, and then proceed on the route. Here's some good news that should make you cheer. There's water and popsicles along the way. You are.
Okay, just listen for a second, please. Okay, so you guys know what cohorts you're in. You're up on the board in case you forget. It's gonna take a bit of time to get us all out. So what we're gonna do is, if you're in the first cohort, you're gonna head over to the gym door and get ready to walk out. If you're in the second cohort, you know you're getting ready to go over to the gym door. All of you that know you're in a later cohort, wander around, take some last minute photos in front of some of these things that you have there. Stand with your friends, get some photos. Okay, so right now we have Seth, Kobe, Sean, Avery, Hanson, Jordan, Emily, Rain, and Avery. You're all headed over in this direction.
All right, we're going to end this stream right now, and we're going to move out to the parade. So please join us on the next stream because we don't want to make you motion sick when we move the camera. Thanks for tuning in, and watch for the next one to come up here soon.